Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. This is me, Ms. Rida Asif, your mathematics teacher from SM Public Academy, Campus 5. My dear students, what we are going to discuss today, we are going to start the new chapter, chapter number 7. Chapter number 7 is ratio and proportion. Okay? Now, let's start with the ratios. What is a ratio? Students, ratio is a comparison of two numbers or quantities of same kind. Okay? It is a comparison of two numbers or quantities of the same kind. Okay? For example, if Ali is 5 years old and Atif is 10 years old, okay, there are two ways to compare their ages. We can compare their ages by difference. Okay, just like here Ali is 5 years old and Atif is 10 years old. We can here subtract the age of Ali, so we get here 10 minus 5, that is 5. That means we can say that Atif is 5 years older than Ali. Okay, this is a one way of comparison, that is called comparison by difference. Here in this chapter, we can compare their ages by the division also. Okay, we can compare their ages by division also, just like age of Ali upon age of Atif. Okay, what is the age of Ali? Ali age is 5 and Atif upon Ali age of Atif is 10. Okay, now 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10. So we get the ratio between age of Ali and age of Atif is age of Ali ratio age of Atif is equals to 1 ratio 2. That is 1 upon 2. We can also write 1 upon 2 as 1 ratio 2. Okay? Is it clear? Age of Ali ratio age of Atif. What is their ratio? 1 is to 2. 1 ratio 2. Okay? These colons denote the ratio. Okay, the symbol is for ratio. So what is the ratio? Ratio is a comparison of two numbers or quantities of same kind. Now student, what is the meaning of same kind? Same kind means when we are comparing their ages, if I am comparing the age of Ali, so I have to compare with the age of any other person. Okay, I cannot compare age of Ali with the marks of Atif. Are you getting me? Okay, quantities must be same. If I am comparing the prices, so I have to compare the price of, for example, I can compare the price of sugar and price of the tea, but I cannot compare the age of Ali with marks of Atif. Okay, the quantities must be same. So that means ratio is a comparison of two numbers or quantities of same kind. Is it clear? Now student, here in this ratio, the first term in the ratio is called antecedent. Please note down this important point. And the second term in the ratio is called consequent. Okay, is it clear? The first term is called in the ratio is called antecedent. Note down this important point. And the second term is called consequent. Now let's start with the question with some example. Okay, let's find out the ratios. Okay, so if the speed of a bus is 30 kilometer per hour, that of the car is 45 kilometer per hour, find the ratio of number 1, speed of the bus to that of the car. Here we have to compare the speed of the bus to that of the car. Okay, so first of all, here we can write speed of the bus to the speed of the car. Speed of the bus ratio speed of the car. Now what is the speed of the bus? That is 30 kilometer per hour. So I have written 30. Okay, then colons, that means ratio. Then we have to write the speed of the car. Speed of the car is 45. Okay, in the question it is mentioned that first we have to write the speed of the bus and then we have to write the speed of the car. Look at the question number 1. First we have to write the speed of the bus, then speed of the car. Okay, so here I have written 30 colons 45. Now we can express this ratio as simply as possible. We know that from the table of 5 here, we can also simplify it with the table of 5 and also with the table of 3. Here 3 ones are 3, okay, 3 tens are 30, 3 ones are 3, 1 carry here, we get 3 fives are 15. Now again we can simplify it more. Okay, we can simplify it more by 5 twos are 10 and 5 threes are 15. So now we cannot further simplify it more, so we get the answer 2 ratio 3. We get 2 ratio 3. Okay, now question number 2 is find the speed of the car. We have to find the ratio of speed of the car to that of the bus. Now, what is the difference between first and the second question? Beta, first we have to write the speed of the bus. Okay, here first we have to write the speed of the car and then colons speed of the bus. This is the difference between first part and second part. Here first we have to write the speed of the car. Speed of the car is 45 and speed of the bus is 30. Okay, why we have not written here the units, that is kilometer per hour? Because the units are same, it will going to be cancel out, so we have to just write the quantities. Okay, students, we also have to check their units must be same. In the question you can see that both the units are same, so we can simply write 45 colons 30. Now again from the table of 2, from the table of 3, 3 tens are 30 and 3 15s are 45. Now from the table of 5, 5 twos are 10 and 5 threes are 15. Okay, so we get here the answer 3 ratio 2. Okay, in part 1 we get the ratio 2 ratio 3 and in the second part we get 3 ratio 2. Keep remember in your mind when in the question first bus is written over there, so first we have to write the speed of the bus. Okay, if you write speed of the car first, your answer will get wrong. You will get the wrong answer. You will get the wrong ratios. Now let's consider some more examples. Express each of the following ratio as simply as possible. Okay, very good, Sheros. Now students, here length. First question is a length of 3 centimeter to the length of 27 centimeter. Students, first of all, we have to check that the quantity is same or not. Exactly. Here length is there, length is there. That means we can compare both the ratios. Here we can write length, ratio, length. Okay. First we have to write down here length, ratio, length. Okay. Now, then we have to check the units are same. Yes, 3 centimeter, 27 centimeter. So here we can write first ratio, that is 3 colons 27. Now, from the table of 3, we know that 3 ones are 3 and here 3 nines are 27. Okay, 3 nines are 27. Clear? So we get the answer. What is the question? Express each of the following ratio as simply as possible. So we have written as simple as possible. We have given the simplified form in the answer. We get the ratio 1 ratio 9. Okay. Question number 2. A distance of 1 kilometer to the distance of 400 meters. Now students, look at the question. Quantity is same. Yes, we can compare distance ratio distance. But are the units same? Muhammad Ali, Sumaya, are the units same? Yes, Iman, can you please tell me? Alishba, Sarfaraz, Afra, are the units same? No. What we have to do then? First, we have to convert this kilometer into meters, right? Very good. We have to convert the unit. Very good, Ali. Okay. So, bete, we know that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. Okay. 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. Clear? Why we are converting the units? Because units must be same. Okay. Units must also be same. So, here we can write here distance ratio distance. Now we can replace this 1 kilometer by 1000. Okay, and here we can write 400. Why I have written 1000? Because I want the same unit. Okay, so I have converted this kilometer into meter and I have written here 1000. Now students, so simple, we have to simplify our answer now. Now beta 0 and 0 is cancelled. Now again the 0 and 0 is cancelled. Here we get the ratio 10:4. Can we simplify it more? Yes, obviously. 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. Can we simplify it more? No. So we get the answer 5:2. Here we get the ratio 5:2. Clear, student? What the ratio we get here? 5:2. Is it clear? Now the next question is 3:10 to 4:15. Now in this question, nothing is mentioned that uh, which quantity is there. Is it length? Is it what? Is it distance? Directly the number is written, that is 3/10 is to 4/15. So we have written in the same way 3/10 ratio 4/15. Okay. If nothing is mentioned in the question, so there's no need to write over here that this is length or this is distance. We don't know that what is given over here. So we have just written the number. Now student, we can replace this ratio by the sign of division. By the sign of division. We know that the ratio is denoted for division. Okay. Now students, if I replace this division sign by multiplication sign, what will happen? We get the reciprocal of this 4/15. Okay, if I convert the sign of division, I get here reciprocal of this term. So we get 3/10 multiply with 15/4. Okay, are you getting my point? Students, in the first step, I have converted this ratio into this sign into division sign. Okay, now if I want to convert this division into multiplication sign, this number 4/15 will be reciprocal. I get the reciprocal of 4/15, that is 15/4. Okay, if I am changing the sign, this term will also going to be replaced. 4 will going into the denominator and 15 will come in the numerator. Okay, now we can multiply here. 3 15s are 45 and here 4 10s are 40. Clear? So what we get here? 3 15s are 45 and 10 4s are 40. Clear? Now students, here from the table of, we can cancel it out from the table of 3 as well as from the table of 5. So we get 5 8s are 40 and 5 9s are 45. Can we simplify it more? No. So here we get the answer 9:8. Okay, we get the answer 9:8. Okay, here when we cancel it out, here we get 5 9s are 45 and 5 8s are 40. Okay, so we get here 9/8 and it can be written like that, 9:8. Just like I have given you the example. First example, 1/2 can be written like 1:2. 2. In the same way, 9 upon 8 can be written like 9 ratio 8. Now, what is this 9? The first term in the ratio is called antecedent and the second term is called consequent. Now, the next example, the price of the sugar increased from rupees 80 per kg to the rupees 120 per kg. Find the ratio of the old price to the new price. Okay. Now, student, in this question, we have to compare. What we have to compare? Can you please tell me what we have to compare? We have to compare the price of the sugar. Okay, the price of the sugar increased from 80 rupees to 120 rupees. Students, we have to find the ratio of the old price of the sugar with the new price of the sugar. Okay, if I write price of sugar ratio price of the sugar, it will get wrong. Here I am comparing the old price with the new price. Okay, here I have to compare their old price, sugar old price and sugar's new price. What is the old price per kg? That is rupees 80. Okay, and what is the new price? 120. So I have written here below old price, I have written 80 ratio. What is the new price? 120. So I have written here 120. Okay, is it clear what I have to compare here? What I have to compare? Very good. I'm getting the answers by Aisha and Sheroz in the chat box. Bete, very good. So here, bete, zeros and zeros will be cancelled. Okay, so here we get 8 and here the zeros cancel, we get 12. Okay, first we can here directly cancel out these zeros. Okay, here we get 8 ratio 12. Now from the table of 8, from the table of 4, 4 twos are 8 and 4 threes are 12. Okay, you can also cancel it out by the table of 2. Okay, you can also cancel it out by the table of 2. How can you cancel it by table of 2? Here, look at the simplification carefully. I'm telling you. Here, 2 fours are 8. Okay, and 2 6 are 12. Okay, now 2 twos are 4 and 2 threes are 6. So here we get the ratio 2 is to 3. Clear? Is it clear? Now here I have selected the table of 4 for the cancellation and I get the answer. Same answer, that is 2 ratio 3. Now the next question, student. A bus cover the distance of 100 kilometer in 2 hours and a train covered the distance of 300 kilometer in 4 hours. Okay? Okay? We have to find the ratio of speed of the bus to that of the train. Speed of the bus to the speed of the train. Now, I am asking you here, I am asking Sumaya. Beta, please unmute yourself, Sumaya, Aisha, and Shehroz. Okay? Can you please, students, can you please answer me that how can we compare the speed of the bus to that of the train? Here in this question, the bus covers the distance. Okay, here the distance is given. Okay, here bus covers the distance of 100 kilometer in 2 hours and train covers the distance of 300 kilometer in 4 hours. Here the distance is given and time is given, but we have to find the ratio of speed of the bus to that of the train. Can any one of you answer me that how can we compare the speed of the bus and speed of the train? Can anybody answer me? Yes, Sheroz, Aisha. Yes, Sheroz, Aisha, and Sumaya. Bete, here distance and time is given. How can we find out the speed? Mic is not working. Okay. Okay, so students are saying that mics are not working. I get the answer. Very good, Aisha. I get the answer by Aisha here. Okay. So here I get the answer by Aisha, that here if the speed is not given, beta, we know from the formula of speed. What is the formula of speed? We know that formula of speed is, speed is equal to distance upon time. Okay, speed is equals to distance upon time. Very good, Aisha. Here we know that speed is equals to distance upon time. So here bus distance covered by bus is 100. So I can write here 100. And what is the time given? In 2 hours. So I can write 2 in the denominator. Okay. So I get 100 upon 2 ratio. In the same way, I can write 300 upon 4. Okay. In the same way, I can write 300 upon 4. Very good, Aisha. So here I can write speed of the bus ratio speed of the train. Very good. Okay. Speed of the bus is 300 upon 2 ratio 300 upon 4. Okay, 100 upon 2 ratio 300 upon 4. Again, we have to check the units. Units are same. Kilometer per hour. Here, kilometer per hour. That means units are same. We can directly compare them. Okay, what we have to compare? We have to compare the speed. Okay, we have to compare the speed. So I have written speed of the bus to the speed of the train. We are not going to write here the distance of the speed to the distance of the train, because here the question is find the ratio of the speed of the bus. We have to find the ratio between speed of the bus to that of the train. So I have written speed of the bus to the speed of the train. Is it clear? Write down in the chat box. Is it clear or not? Why I have not written distance ratio distance? Why I have written speed? Because here it is written that find the ratio of speed of the bus to that of the train. So I have written 100 upon 2 ratio 300 upon 4. Clear, student? Now 100 upon 2, that means 2 ones are 2, 2 50s are 100. Okay, so we get here 50. Now here you can see that 300 over 4, we can cancel it out and here we get 75. Okay, 4 ones are 4 and 4 sevens are 28. We get 2 over here and 4 fives are 20. Now 50 ratio 75. 50 ratio 75. Now 50 ones are 50. Okay, here you can see that here 25 twos are 50 and 25 threes are 75. Okay, 25 threes are 75. You can also do the cancellation with the table of 5, like 5 tens are 50. Okay, ratio 5 ones are 5, 2 is here and 5 fives are 25, right? Here 5 twos are 10 and 5 threes are 15. Okay, so you get the ratio, you get the same ratio, that is 2 ratio 3. Okay, it's your choice to select the table for cancellation. Here I have selected 25 twos are 50, 25 threes are 75. Clear, students? Now you can express the ratio as simply as possible. Now the next formula is for exercise 7.2, there is a formula total amount upon sum of ratio. Okay, this is a formula for exercise 7.2. The question here, the formula is total amount upon sum of ratio into individual ratio. This is the formula for exercise 7.2. Is it clear? Now the question is, divide rupees 60 between Ali and Zoha in the ratio of 1:2. Okay, in the ratio of 1:2. A student, here first we have to write down the data. What is the data? Here, in the data, the total amount is given, the ratios are given. Okay, here in this question, look at the question carefully. Here in this question, you can see that these ratios are given and here total amount is given.
मिस मेरी
Divide.
स्क्रीन पर सवाल नहीं आ रहा.
Are you sure? Can you see the screen, students? Everybody? Yes? Can you hear? Can you see the screen, everybody? Okay. Now, students, what you have to do, Aisha, can you see the screen? Aisha, Hania, can you write down in the chat box? Okay, thank you, bete. Now, in this question, we have to divide rupees 60 between Ali and Zuha in the ratio of 1 is to 2. In the ratio 1 is to 2. So, student, this is the individual ratio. That is ratio of Ali. Here the ratio of Ali is 1 and here the ratio of Zuha is 2. This is the individual ratio. That is Ali ratio is 1 and Zuha ratio is 2. Okay, Zuha ratio is 2. How can I get the sum of ratio? I can get the sum of ratio by adding these two numbers. Okay, I can get the ratio by adding these two ratio, that is 1 plus 2, that is equals to 3. So first of all, write down the total amount, that is 60 rupees. Okay, now the ratios are 1 is to 2. Okay, the individual ratio here 1 ratio 2. We get the ratio 1 ratio 2. How can I get the sum of this ratio? 1 plus 2, that is equals to 3. Now what is the formula? What is the formula for finding the here the required is we have to find Ali's amount and Zuha's amount. I have to divide this rupees 60 between Ali and Zuha. So I have to find that what Ali get and what Zuha's get. Okay, I have to find the Ali's amount and the Zuha's amount. First I have to write data and then I have to write required, and then what is the formula? Total amount upon sum of ratio into individual ratio. Okay, students. Now, let's start with the solution. Okay, we have to write down the heading of data, required, formula, and then solution. First of all, we are going to find Ali's amount. So, Ali amount is equal to, here the total amount is from the formula. Look at the formula. Total amount is rupees 60. Sum of ratio is 3. So, I have written 3 in the denominator. Multiply with individual ratio. Bete, what is the Ali ratio? Ali ratio is the first ratio. Okay, Ali is written first. Ali name is first name. So Ali ratio is 1. Okay, and what is Zuha's ratio? Zuha ratio is 2. So here individual ratio for Ali is 1. Individual means Ali ka ratio. Ali ratio is 1. So we get total amount 60 upon 3 into 1. 60, that is total amount, over sum of ratio, multiply with 1. Why 1? Because first ratio is 1 and Ali name is written first. So first ratio is for Ali. This antecedent is for Ali. Okay. So here 3 ones are 3. Okay. And 3 twos are 6. We get 20. Okay. 3 ones are 3 and 3 20s are 60. We get rupees 20 here. Okay, we get rupees 20. Ali's amount is rupees 20. Now, how can we find Zuha's amount, students? How can we find Zuha's amount, bete, here? Zuha's amount is equals to, total amount is 60 upon 3 and individual amount of Zuha is 2. Individual ratio of Zuha is 2. What is the individual ratio of Zuha? Zuha ratio is the second ratio, so we have written 2 over here. Okay, the difference between Ali's amount and Zuha's amount, we have to write 1 for Ali and we have to write 2 for Zuha. Clear, student? Now, 3 ones are 3 and 3 20s are 60. Okay, and 2 twos are 4. Here 2 twos are 4 and 0 is written here. That means 20 twos are 40. So here Zuha amount is rupees 40. Here the Zuha amount is rupees 40. So here we get the answer that Ali's amount is rupees 20 and Zuha's amount of rupees 40. Student, you can also check your answers that it is correct or not. If you add Ali's amount and Zuha's amount, you get the sum is equals to rupees 60. That is the total amount. That is the total amount we have to divide. If you get the sum equals to 60, that means your answer is correct. Okay, in this way you can check out your answers also. Okay, first we have to write what we have to do, Ari. We have to write data, required, formula, and then solution. Okay, data, required, formula, and then we have to write down the solution. Is it clear? In the end, we can mention our result that Ali's amount is equals to rupees 20 and Zuha's amount is rupees 40. Clear? Now, here in this book, you can easily solve the question. Look at the question here. In these question, you can see that here 5 pencil is to 9 pencil. Page number 110 from exercise 7.1. You can easily solve these question. You can write here pencil ratio pencil 5 ratio 9. Okay. Now here length ratio length 8 ratio 12. In the same way, speed ratio speed, you have to check their speed is written, you have to check the units also. Okay, units must be same. Now cost ratio cost. Okay, now in the question number 5, distance of 1 kilometer to the distance of 800 meter. Student, in this question we cannot solve it directly, we have to convert the unit. That is 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. Okay, then we can solve it. Now 2 meter is there. Okay, first we have to 2 meter is there and 75 centimeter is there. Okay, we know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter and 2 meter is equals to 200 centimeter. Okay, then 200 centimeter can be compared with 75 centimeter. Now we have already discussed these all question. Okay, now question number 1 from exercise 7.2 in page number 112. Here divide rupees, this is the total amount. Here we have to divide it between Aslam and Akram. So this first amount, this first ratio is for Aslam and this second ratio is for Akram. Is it clear? And what will be the total sum of ratio? 2 plus 3, that is 5. Clear, student? Everything is clear? Any question, my dear? Is there any question? Any question? Any question, my dear? Now it's my turn to ask the question. Ratio is a comparison of two numbers or quantities of dash kind. Can you please give me the answer? Can you please give me the answer in the chat box? Same. Very good. Very good, student. So the answer here is same. The first term in the ratio is called dash. I want you all to give me the answer of question number 2 and 3 in the chat box. In the same time, I am going to take your attendance. Okay, the first term in the ratio is called dash. Tasin, can you please give me the answer? Tasin, Tasin, Muhammad Ahmad, Ali Jafri, Sumaya, Shafin, Rayan Abid, Nuseba. Bete, I want your answers also. Okay. So I got the answer here by Iman, Rida, Kainat. Sumaya, you are not giving me any answer. Shafin, what happened? Students, you are not sharing any answers with me. Please share your answers. Sumaya, what happened? Iman. Okay, so I get the answer here. Uh, Antecedent. Exactly, you are right. The first term in the ratio, the first term in the ratio is called, first term in the ratio is called antecedent. And the ratio is a comparison of two numbers and quantity of same kind. If there is length, I have to compare the length. If there is distance, I have to compare it with the distance. Okay. Now, if rupees 10 is divided between two children equally, then the ratio will be, what will be the ratio then? Muhammad Ali is saying that 1:2. 1:2. Bete, I have to divide equal in an equal amount. Yes, Ali. Yes, Aisha. Now you are right, bete. No, Halima, we have to divide equally. I have to divide this amount equally. So I get the ratio 1:1. Okay. I get the ratio 1:1. Beta, I have to divide the amount equally. How can I divide it equally? Here the total amount is 10. Okay. 1 plus 1 is 2. And individual ratio is 1. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 fives are 10. That means one child get 5 rupees and one child get 5 rupees. Equally share karana hai. Okay. We have to share, we have to divide the amount equally. So it will get 5 plus 5. That means 1:1. Okay. If there is written equal in equally, we have to divide the amount. So the ratio will be 1:1. Got my point? Hania Khushid. Okay. Everything is clear? Now the next question. Now here the next question is on your screen. Express each of the following ratio as simply as possible. Express each of the following ratio as simply as possible. Now, I want you all to solve this question step by step with me. First, what we have to do? Sumaya, Ali Jafri, Rayan Abed, Ramla, what happened, bete? Jay Kumar, Hania, Anam Zafar, Alishba Sarfaraz, bete, please share your answers. I'm waiting for your answers. Now, Hania, yes. What we have to do in the first step? Obviously 2 upon 6 divided by, we have to convert this, we have to write down the symbol here. What we have to write down? We have to write down the symbol of ratio over here. Okay. 2 upon 6 ratio 15 10 upon 15. Then what we have to do, Hania, what we have to do then? What we have to do then? What we have to do then, bete? Okay, then we have to multiply. Okay, Halima, we have to multiply. Okay, Aisha, what we have to do? We have to convert this sign into here with the division first. Bete, first we have to convert this ratio into division. We get again 10 upon 15, and then when we convert into the sign of multiplication, we get the reciprocal. Here we get the, absolutely right, Cheros. Here we get the, in the next step, when we have converted the division sign into multiplication sign, we get 15 over 10. Okay. We get the reciprocal. So here 15 twos are, students, write down in the chat box. I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, I got the answer here by Kainat. Very good. I get the final answer by Kainat. Very good. 30 over 60. So here I get 30 over 60. 30 over 60 means, very good. Very good, Aisha, Shehroz, Kainat, Halima. Excellent. We get 1:2. 1:2. Good, Rida. Good, Jaykumar. Okay? Okay, students? Now, here I am going to show you your today's assignment. Assignment for today is you have to do this assignment in arithmetic copy. Students, what I want from you, please, please make the proper title page, write down in the index properly with the final term. You have to start with the final term, write down final term first, then write down the chapter heading, then write down exercise 7.1. Please mark down the question with me, I'm telling you. From page number 110, 110, mark down the question 2, 5, 8, 10. And from exercise 7.2, question number 1. Okay, what you have to do, you have to make the title page of final term first. Okay, please maintain the proper, after maintaining the proper index, make the title page of final term, then make the title page of chapter number 7, ratio and proportion. And how can you make the title page? Like this. Please write down the subtitles also. Okay, then you can attempt the assignment in this way. This is the marks division given to you. Okay, now here these question examples are given to you. Okay, in this way you can solve the given assignment. Okay, first you have to attempt exercise 7.1, and then 7.2 you have to write data, required formula, solution and result. Any question? Any question, student? Yes, you can leave one page. Okay, okay, Sania, is there any question? Now here, bete, what we have to do, we have to mention properly the date, exercise 7.1, and in this way we have to mention the question that express the ratio as simply as possible. Okay, here I have selected one question from your exercise 7.1, the distance of 2 kilometer to the distance of 80 centimeter. Okay, okay, students, I have selected one question here for you. Acha, students. Now, first what we have to check that whether the quantity here distance ratio distance. That means we can compare both the quantities same, but here the units are different. So first what we can do here, what we can do, students, here we can, first we can write that as we know that, what we know that, we know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. Okay, 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. In this question we require 2 meter, so 2 meter will be equal to 200 centimeter. Okay, so now we can compare, now we can compare distance. Okay, Sumaya, are you there with me? Sumaya, now I am not going to write this 2 meter here. Okay, I have already get here 200. Okay, I have converted this meter into centimeter. I get here 200. Okay, I can write here 200. Why I have converted meter into centimeter? Because here 80 centimeter is there. I cannot compare the two different units. So I have written 200 centimeter ratio 80, 80 centimeter, right? So here zeros and zeros will be cancel over here, and here 4 twos are 8 and 4 5s are 20. So I get here 5 ratio 2. 5 ratio 2. Is it clear now? Is it clear? So in this way you can solve this question. Okay? Everything is clear? Thank you so much, students, for being there with me, for answering me. Thank you so much, my dear. Take care of yourself, complete the assignment properly as I told you, and Allah Hafiz.